Bam! Button pressed.
Yeah. Oh, now that we're recording, let me send you the thing I'm going to use as our theme song.
Okay. There's a spider walking. Can I kill this spider first? Oh, fuck. The spider's gone behind the computer.
Well, no, you're just burn your computer now.
Where's that spider? I need... Where's the spider? Ah, shit.
And you said we wouldn't have any content.
Have gone down behind it. Shit! I've had a spider... If I open my computer up and it's full of spiders, I'm gonna flip. I've only been in this room for like 2 weeks.
Well,
I've seen multiple spiders on the walls. I've killed one.
Full of spiders, just thousands of spiders.
Don't even joke. It just, like I can see it. I can see it, and it hurts so much. Oh god. Oh no. No. What is the song?
God, it's not gonna live up to that now. But here you go. Here you go. Please react to this.
First of all, fuck you. Before I've even begun just looking at this image, I just want to like sell the image. In fact, I'm just going to take a screenshot of this Skype window so you can see what has been sent to me. It's like, oh, Slack window. Ian being active on Slack. A little message of me being positive about a gunpla, and then down below is a picture in a YouTube video entitled Doctor Who theme dash melodica cover from a man named Carson Green, and Carson here is dressed up with a melodica and fucking full-on Doctor Who cosplay and a fez.
Yep.
He's got the fez and the suspenders and the bow tie, looking like Matt Smith. So here we go. I guess I'm going to underlay it in when I edit this. I'm going to click play now.
It's the right choice.
Oh no! What have you done? The fuck have you
Welcome
done?
to the first episode of Voip Life, me and Jackson's Patreon exclusive, super
I'm
goofy,
stopping
ridiculous...
you right there. I'm stopping you right there, and I'm editing this out. I'm going to kill this fucking spider. I see it. Hang on, I can't.
No,
see it.
absolutely, you cannot edit out you interrupting me to kill this spider.
God, no, fuck! No! It went behind the fucking... Where are you? Shit! Oh, it's on my hand! Fuck! Shit! Well, okay, hello?
Hi, is it dead now?
So, a spider on the wall, as you do.
Yeah.
Grabbed the spider in the tissue, thinking it was dead. Went to go towards the window, and then it walked out of the tissue onto my hand and then fell on the floor by all my consoles.
Oh, great.
They're all in boxes, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Welcome to Voip Life, our first Patreon exclusive second Patreon exclusive podcast. This is for all $10 and up patrons. This episode's free though. This is free content. Please enjoy the bullshit we will subject you to. This is, everyone was like, y'all should just do a show where you goof around, and we were like, well, we need another Patreon show. So we killed two birds with one stone. This is it. We did it. I'm hosting this one, I guess. That's what's going to happen.
I mean,
you host Gundam.
None of us are hosting. Like, you're giving the intro, I guess, but I could do that. We'll just have a conversation. It'll be fine.
Oh, that just means I'm going to host. Let's be real.
No. You fucking host on actual Skype calls we have, because you can't help yourselves.
This is true. This is true. I am always going to direct traffic or be a parent or whatever you'd call posting, and when it's not on a show.
I can't concentrate because that fuck. Oh, I can't believe we captured that. It's not a lie. That's why I was there.
We are like the most blessed podcast on earth. Thank you, everyone, for supporting us. If you don't support us, go to patreon.com/abnormalmapping.
Yeah.
Please look at our tiers. This podcast in the future will go up once every 2 weeks. That's the plan so far.
Yes.
It'll probably be like half hour to an hour would be my guess. We'll see. We'll figure it out. And it'll cost $10. You'll get other features too. I'm going to put up this one's going to go up in next week. I'm going to put up the art for the next Gundam show and a couple behind the scenes things about our plans for what we're going to play for Abnormal Mapping in the next couple months. It'll be good.
It's the place where we put behind the scenes stuff and also just whatever we're doing. If it doesn't like fit into the other shows, we'll just talk about it here.
Yeah.
Bonus content for fans. That's
bonus
us.
Content. We are a famous network that has fans. God, I hope not.
I guess that's true. Yeah, no. We've got fucking boys lining up with shirts that say we're horny for this.
Yeah, the new Chapo, abnormalmapping.com.
Yeah, that's us.
Yep.
Chapo 2.0.
Yep.
I'm here to, call some pundit the R word and then call it leftism.
Yeah.
That's it. Hot call out post on our $10 behind the scenes show.
I mean, this one's public, so whoops.
Yeah, whoops.
Public call outs.
Public call out. Stop saying the R word, guys.
Yeah, you should probably not. I've never listened to Chapo. I don't know. People say it's bad.
We're not fucking talking about Chapo on this podcast. We are here to talk about anything else.
Come Town.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what that is. I thought they were the same thing for a long time.
They are not the same thing.
Oh.
Someone's gonna come in here and like set up a PowerPoint and explain to you like the posts of Nick Mullen, and you're gonna be like, "What?"
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, no, you're fine. The fact that you are like several notches less online than me is always worrying for me because it makes me feel like I'm too far gone. But then I see anyone who's more online than me, and I feel like I've just like lived in an ocean my whole life.
Fair enough.
Yes. So do you actually have anything to talk about in this hangout show?
Well, I want to talk about E3 because I thought that'd be funny and people like it when we talk about video games. But honestly, nothing's going to live up to you being attacked by a spider. So you might as well just call it now. Like, it's a short episode, but you can't beat gold.
I keep looking behind me. It's not there. It's not there. I'm in my sister's bedroom as I'm moving into the new place soon. And I'm staying in this room for a couple weeks before we move in, which will be next week. We're moving in over the course of the week. Like Monday, I'm going and getting my stuff, and then so it's a whole process. And so everything's in here. My computer's set up here because I need to make sure I can podcast and stuff. And apparently, it's a room filled with spiders because this is not the first one. I don't know where this is. I'm terrified. I've had spiders. I've had moths. I've had a bunch of shit. It's been really hot in here, so it is very likely that I open all this stuff up and it's fucking filled with It's filled with spiders. It's filled with spiders. I'm not.
Just set fire to it all. Just walk away. It's fine.
Go fund me to buy me new everything.
Yep. Spiders ate it all. It's all left to them.
Yep.
GTX 1080 for the spiders.
Yeah, no, spiders walking around with like tiny size oculuses. Oculi.
Oh, it'll be really hard to do 3D with 8 eyes, I would assume.
I mean, that's why I said oculi.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it worked on several levels.
Yeah.
Classic comedy podcast material. But no, we've got a video game podcast, but we're not going to like fucking sit around and waste our precious time talking about E3 predictions on there. But we'll do it here.
So we've been watching E3 together for 6 years now, Christ.
Oh my god, it must, I think 2014 was the first year we watched E3 together. No, 2013 would have been the first year we watched E3 together.
5 years then.
5 years.
Half a decade.
Half a decade. That's about, I think that puts that the halfway point of me watching E3.
Yes, if 13 was the first year, this will be our 6th year watching E3 together. I was right the first time. Fuck off. 5 years, 6 E3s.
I'm mentally occupied. Jesus Christ, it's too much video. Usually we just watch them. E3's changed a lot. Last year, I think you took a day off work.
Yes, probably for the Nintendo press conference would be my guess, right?
No, it wasn't. It's never the Nintendo one. The Nintendo one's always on the next day, so it's always at 10 o'clock in the morning the next day. I think one of the weeks you like just went in a little later to watch the Nintendo one, and then you went in at like 11 after the Nintendo conference.
I'm going to be honest with you this time, Jackson. I don't think I'm taking any time off work.
I know. Fully aware. Not super pumped for video games.
No, I'm really not super pumped for this E3. But we'll watch what's like Sony's always at night. We'll watch Sony. We'll watch those weekend ones.
So yeah,
We're
there's a
idiots.
bunch more weekend ones. I think it depends what time you come home on the Monday, but either you'll miss one or two.
E3 2018 schedule.
So yes, E3 2018 schedule.
I've got it. So Saturday is Electronic Arts. We will watch that together. It's going to be depressing. Sunday is Microsoft and Bethesda. We'll watch that together. It's going to be depressing.
Yep.
Monday is Square Enix at noon my time. Ubisoft's at 3 my time. I will try to be home for the Ubisoft show. And then PC Gaming show is at 4 or 5, and then Sony is at 8.
The thing that sucks about this is literally the only one I actually want to watch with you is the Square show.
Yes.
So rip us all.
I mean, I'll think about it. We'll see. I could leave early.
You could leave super early, yeah.
I'm going to leave early from work. I'm going to take paid time off, for the record, to go watch fucking video game advertisements with Jackson on a Skype call. I'm an idiot. Don't ever do this. Don't be me.
It is a long-time tradition. It is a long-time tradition. So here's the behind the scenes of our relationship. There was one time...
I thought you were saying r/relationships because I've been hanging out with Destiny too much.
No. So do you remember that one year, either last year or the year before, where Sony announced that they were going to have a live, like, in theaters E3 showing?
Oh, I mean, they've been doing this for years.
And you were like, I might go to that. And I was like, oh, because I'm in another country. And you're like, I might take Destiny and go watch the conferences without you. And I'm like, then I'm just watching men sell me video games I don't want. You don't understand.
Yeah, but I would have been in a theater with Sony fans watching men sell me video games I don't want.
And then what actually happened that year was midway through the PC Gamer conference, I got a call that I was being kicked out of my house.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was a bad time.
That
E3 is always momentous. Let's hope this E3 is less momentous.
I mean, I'll be in the new house. I'll be very poor because I'll have burned all my stuff from spider infection. And we'll see what I should be sitting in the new place on my nice sofa downstairs with whatever speakers I fucking buy. So theoretically, it should be fine. ?
Yeah, great. You can theoretically sit in a spider-free house and watch E3.
Oh, it's all I've ever wanted, really. E3 is a weird thing because, like, we like it more than we like any of the video games that actually are talked about at E3. Like,
I hate video games. Let's be real.
But like that's been true. So that's been true in different ways for the entire time we've been doing this. But the theater of ridiculous men coming out in suits to tell us about their exclusive season pass content available now from the show floor, like that is just the thing that is enjoyable on a like fucking watching wrestling level of bullshit.
Yes, no, I watch E3 much like I watch WrestleMania.
Yeah, it is the same thing in that it's terrible.
With regrets and laughter.
Yep, and never alone.
Yeah. I watched WrestleMania alone this year. That was a fucking nightmare.
Fuck, you did. You got off a Skype call with me and then bought WrestleMania.
I did not buy WrestleMania. I found an illegal stream of WrestleMania and then put WrestleMania into my eyeballs.
I would never imply that you would pay money for WrestleMania. You would give Vince McMahon your hard-earned cash.
No, not anymore. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
He needs to die before I will give WWE my money again.
And even then, it's not looking good.
Yeah,
they were all in the Oval Office. They were all in the fucking Oval Office.
Yes, I know. Triple H stood next to the president and took a picture, and it was fucked up.
Yeah, our universe sucks.
Yes.
What? So, like, what are the? While we're reminiscing about the fucking years we've spent, is there any like? I remember having a good time. Do you remember anything that happened at those E3s? Like any things that were like fun to watch about them?
We have experienced the entirety of Sean Layton looking like the villain from Speed Racer together.
That was it. That is the peak. The peak of all this, and that wasn't E3. That was like Paris Games Week.
Yeah.
But on this like cycle of watching stage shows, it was when Sean Layton came out, and this was before he was the guy, in literally just a suit jacket and purple tie. He just looked like Roger Allam in Speed Racer, and we retweet that tweet every year.
It's never not funny.
It's always true. Just looking around talking about the indisputable might of money.
Well, you can't say indisputable might of money without Sony.
It's true. You've never watched Speed Racer, and I know you all have, because the like, subversive take, Speed Racer is good actually, is a decade old at this point.
Yes.
Everyone's seen and loves Speed Racer. It's a classic. But if you haven't seen it, you should go fix that for yourself. Roger Allen's great in it. Everyone's great in it.
Yep.
There's that.
Honestly, when I saw Speed Racer opening night, it was that speech by him as the villain that convinced me that this movie was actually amazing.
Yeah.
Because it's the best thing in the world.
No, so he like gives that speech, and to be clear, so he's giving a speech about how like racing isn't about driving or cars, it's about the indisputable might of money, as like stock tickers are whipping behind him and cars are swirling around in a nightmare void, and then it hard cuts from that to a kid and a chimpanzee speeding down like a candy nightmare highway while everyone's on like segways.
Yeah, no, that's Speed Racer. That is Speed Racer to a T.
You know what's better than E3?
Speed Racer.
Speed Racer with the two E's at E3.
Oh God, that's the worst.
The worst thing I've ever said.
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough. So that was great. That was a thing. But I'm trying to remember, like, is there any like, yeah, that was a cool announcement.
I mean, like the Switch. I don't know.
Oh, the Switch was cool.
That was probably just a direct. But,
that was a January
to be honest,
thing.
like the difference between like the directs and the Paris Games Weeks and the PSXs and the actual E3 all blends together in my brain.
Video game awards.
Yes, the VGAs.
The VGAs where we all get extremely embarrassed as fucking Jeff Keighley fillets Kojima live on screen.
Oh, it's every year. It's every year. Every year I'm like, maybe it'll be better this time. It's never better.
Yeah.
Like, other parts might improve. Some things are bad. That fucking A Way Out guy showing up and embarrassing everyone, the fucking worst thing I've ever seen. But he always says something about Kojima like Kojima's fucking God. I don't understand.
I don't get it either. We're going to have a long Kojima demo this year. That's going to suck.
Oh, yep. I'm going to go make a sandwich when that happens. I don't care about Death Stranding. You couldn't pay me to care about Kojima anymore. Sorry.
You're going to hear my anguish howls because I tragically do care.
I mean, I guess if you want me to care about Death Stranding, you can support a Patreon at $20 a month for 6 months and make me play Death Stranding. After it's a year old, please. Thank you.
If anyone is supporting at that and wants to make M play the Phantom Pain, I will high-five you so hard for the suffering you will cause.
Oh.
It's the meanest thing you could ever do. It's so mean. That's such a mean joke. That's such a mean joke to throw your reward at.
You know, no, please don't spite support us. Support us because you like us and like our good content. Me playing through the Phantom Pain will not be good content. I will just be a whiny baby the entire time.
The worst part is I'll be more upset.
yes. I'll preferably be a whiny baby and Jackson will just be mad.
Yeah. I remember, like, when I think about watching E3, I think about fucking the, like, really old stuff. I think about Wabam, There It Is, which is old at this point, even though it's not actually
The really old stuff. I remember when they announced the Revolution controller, and it was a big goddamn deal.
Wabam, There It Is was, I think, my first time live streaming E3.
Okay.
Because I followed the stuff on websites, but I didn't, like, stream it for a while, especially because it was, like, usually at night for me, because I'm a British child.
You're not like a Dickensian orphan.
Yeah, I'm a Dickensian orphan.
You're in your mid-20s. You stream this over the internet like everyone else.
Well, no, but back in the day, I was a Dickensian orphan loading up a raw link into Windows Media Player to stream like a bootleg stream, or maybe it was the official stream, I don't fucking know, of the Konami 2010 conference, because that was how everyone watched that, because everyone heard, like, this is bananas, you have to click on this right now, it won't play in your browser. And that was great. Nothing has topped that.
Yeah, that's fair. No, E3's pretty sedate these days.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of announcements, and you're like, I don't care about any of these video games, but it was fun to watch people talk about them.
Ubisoft will show up and pretend that these people are actually sitting on a couch playing a video game once again for the 7th year in a row.
7,000 people will play Just Dance in front of me.
That part's always fun, but then they're going to show the Division 2 and it's going to be like, oh, on my 6, let's close these car doors. Make sure no one's hiding behind them.
Oh, fuck, right. They do that every year. They're going to do that again. Someone's going to do that for the Crew 2 or something.
Division 2 is literally going to be at E3 this year.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I'm not watching it. You're coming home early for that. Fuck you.
Splinter Cell is going to be at E3 this year.
None more on my 6.
Nope.
Girlwood. At least she's free from this.
Oh, God. Can't she do anything else? Like, go do something else.
She wasn't there last year. She's done.
Okay, she was at something recently. Was she not? Maybe not.
No, she was the year before last.
Is that the one where she told that cosplayer that he looked like he had syphilis or something and he was just the most awkward man?
Yes, because that was 2015, because that would have been... No, it might be 2016, but it was the year that Syndicate came out.
Yes.
And he was not having that. Is a French man going to cry as Shigeru Miyamoto knights him?
No, sadly not. We're probably
was,
like another 2 years away from another one of those.
That was touching.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's a fun spectacle.
Yves Guillemot would not come out and say, please save our company. Their company is saved. They're fine.
That's true. They won't all like stand in a fucking line and like say, come get us, bitch.
Yeah, no, he's gonna come up and he's gonna fucking like be like, are you threatening me like Palpatine?
I am Ubisoft.
God.
Oh God. Whew, E3. What a raucous time.
Are you excited? Are you excited for video games, Jackson?
I mean, no. So like, no. I like video games more than you at this point, but it's got nothing to do with like upcoming stuff. It's entirely because I have reams of franchises that I haven't like completely exhausted. I still have all the Castlevanias to play.
Well, guess what? They're not going to announce another of those.
That's fine. That is a finite resource. That is like oil on Earth. Digging for fucking Dracula. God, what? I don't even know, like, we were gonna like talk about our predictions and shit for this year, let's do it. Let's do the insufferable video game thing and go show by show and say what, because this is the show.
Let's cover the. We should probably cover the Walmart leaks first and react to those.
Okay, imagine if Abnormal Mapping was like a regular video game podcast trying to be the Bombcast, like every podcast was. This is what it would be. So we just like everyone pretend that like travel to that alternate universe, and we're doing that now. That's the bit we're doing. Okay, so I heard
the car is an abnormal mapping.
Yeah.
Don't abnormal mapping. Don't eat.
Hey, small businessman.
It's giant bomb references, but only giant bomb references from before 2010.
Yeah, no. Deep lore giant bomb references.
God.
Phoenix down.
Oh.
So I heard, performative news voice, I heard there were a bunch of Walmart leaks.
Well, you see, Walmart Canada accidentally published a list of games that are all placeholder, but people assume that they're going to be real because everyone was like, these can't be real. Rage 2 is on there. And then Bethesda was like, oh, whoops, Rage 2 is coming out.
Yeah, no one would make up Rage 2.
Also, games are $80 in Canada. I know Canadian dollars are not real dollars, but holy shit.
Yeah, no, games are expensive everywhere but America. Like
80 Canada to USD. How much is that? That's $62. I guess that's the same. Canadian dollar not doing so hot these days.
Where like over here, things are fucking bananas. It's just like take what you get, I guess.
Yeah, you are quickly becoming Australian prices.
Oh, and when we actually leave the EU, it's going to hit hitherto unseen levels of disaster pricing on video games, which is the real struggle. That's the real...
Yeah, no, privatizing healthcare is fine. Video games, too expensive.
Yeah. Oh, God. It's going to get a good time to live in this fucking shithole fascist country.
Yeah.
So what was actually on this fucking Walmart list? Because I remember looking at it and going, all of these, of course, video games are terrible. None of these are surprising.
So I'm going to literally go left to right and read off the names of these.
Okay.
And we're going to see if you realize that I've said the name before when it comes up in the Xbox One version versus the PS4 version, which I guarantee you will not.
Okay.
Tom Clancy's Division 2. They're going to be a live stage demo for that. Absolutely.
Absolutely. 100%. They already announced that anyway.
Yep. Splinter Cell. New Splinter Cell. Do you think they get Michael Ironside?
I think it would be hilarious if they don't. Considering he was literally just in Ghost Recon being like, I've still got it.
Oh yeah, he was like, oh, that other guy retired. I'm the last one left, and then they recast him,
which was deeply embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, Mike Ironside has not sounded like a cool stealth man for like 15 years. So,
I mean, Keith Sutherland didn't still like a cool stealth man for that. We can't. Next game.
Insurgency Sandstorm. God, I can't even say it. What is this game? I've never heard of it. It doesn't matter.
That is a like online first-person shooter that was involved in a crime on an episode of Law and Order.
Oh, okay. This was a joke. I thought you were like, I was like, wait, really?
No, I'm like, oh, Ice-T's going like, oh, all the kids are playing Insurgency Sandstorm. They got no respect.
And then they load up this like 3D Unreal Engine 4 shooter demo that they mocked up, and it's like an 8-bit rendition of Sandstorm playing.
Yeah, no, it's a bunch of people shooting people. And then John Munch walks out and says something pithy.
Last of Us 2. Are you excited for The Last of Us 2? No one's excited for The Last of Us 2. Don't support Naughty Dog. They're gross.
Yeah. I like Naughty Dog games. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. Also, that game, I mean, look, whatever they show has to look better than last time, but because it can't look worse.
Because last time was fucking incredible in terms of like, someone was like, hey, Naughty Dog sucks because like they completely brushed my sexual harassment under the rug, even though like I complained about it, I submitted a complaint, and they like acted like it never happened. Set out maybe the worst one of those statements of all times, being like, literally didn't happen. Shaggy voice, it wasn't me. Like, complete fuck you. And then like the next day was just someone getting completely violently assaulted in one shot, and then as like the camera twirled around and all this violence was going on in the most boring I saw children of men once but didn't understand it way, cut to Last of Us 2, and you're like, man, don't really feel good about this company very much, do I?
No, nor should you.
So, whatever, I'm sure that game will come out and we'll have to fucking do Last of Us discourse, but yeah, I will not be giving them my money for that. Shocking.
The next one here is WWE 2K19. That will not be at E3. That's always shown at SummerSlam. That's how it's been forever. I don't expect that to change.
The real E3.
SummerSlam. No. God.
What if E3 was all the conferences in a 6-hour block with like fucking Michael Cole commentating?
And then Ronda Rousey comes out for no good reason and we all are miserable.
That has happened at E3 in the past.
Has Ronda Rousey been at E3? I don't think that's true.
Did she come out for the UFC game she was on?
But when that game came out, I bet they could not afford to bring her to E3.
But they could get like fucking Zac Efron and Jamie Foxx.
Yes, absolutely. They'll show up and smoke weed and play video games. They don't give a fuck.
Nothing is better than Weed 3.
Yeah. As they mentioned on the Bombcast last week, the week before, weed is now legal in California, so look out.
Oh, so Snoop Dogg can show up and go, it's weed. It was weed
Yes.
the whole time.
Yes.
Okay.
This says Dragon Quest 2. I assume that's Builders 2. I don't know what Dragon Quest 2 is. That can't be a real video game.
It must be Builders 2, because they've announced Builders 2. Heroes 2 is already out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Just Cause 4. Did I say that already? No, I didn't.
You did not. I'm shocked that exists.
Yeah, I don't know. Aren't the Just Cause people making Rage 2?
They've had two teams for a while. Just Cause 3 was not made by the team. The team that did Just Cause 1 and 2 went on to do Mad Max and is now doing Rage 2.
Oh, goodness. Well, that's a hell of a way to fall.
Yeah. I've not played Mad Max. I might play it for the Waypoint 101 along with everyone, but I probably won't.
I will not be playing it for the Waypoint 101 along with everyone.
Even though you own it because it was free on PS Plus.
Yeah, I don't want to, though.
Don't want to touch that game.
I'm playing Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm playing a good open world video game. Why would I play a bad one?
What if it's good? I like driving.
It can't be as good. Like, look, Mad Max is inherently not as interesting as Ancient Egypt, for one.
Well, that's just true.
Yes, Bayek is undoubtedly better than generic Max Man, because it's not even any of the pre-existing Maxes. It's just a new guy.
And he looks like just insanely boring video game man.
What they should have done is paid the money to get Mel Gibson to come in and voice Max.
Oh, no, I don't want to be on Twitter for that.
Make him look like original like Road Warrior, but it's Mel Gibson's current voice voicing Max.
You know that game was announced at E3 2014, literally like fucking weeks after Gamergate started.
Yeah, I know. But I'm
Ultimate
just saying, if you're going to make a video
Nightmare.
game out of Mad Max and make a bad one, you might as well go all the way and make a nuclearly bad one.
Yeah, he sure may as well.
This says Destiny Comet. Jackson, did you ever play Destiny 2?
No.
You played 1, right?
I played 1.
Okay, and you didn't like it, right?
It's fine. I don't think it's a great game. Like, Bungie make good shooters that feel good. It doesn't have proper levels because it's a fucking endless grind. They should make an actual video game again. They never will.
Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's not a real video game.
I have got my pre-order on Amazon. I'm keeping that for as long as it'll, like, stay up.
What year do you think the Final Fantasy Remake Part 1 will come out?
2020.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
That's an optimistic
I
date
could
at this
see
point.
2019. Do you think end of 2020 or beginning of 2020?
I think September 2020.
Okay. I think it's 2020. It's going to be a spring release, like February,
That's
March.
possible. It depends what else Square is doing. I don't know. They've got to
Look, all they've got to do is make Midgar, and they'll play through Midgar, and then you leave Midgar, and then it's like come back in 3 years for the next installment.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna. I would prefer it if they literally do it like they've been doing Final Fantasy 15, and instead of releasing new games, it's literally just it's Midgar. Every like 6 months, there's a new like $20 expansion of the next bit.
No one would ever support that. I think people would riot. But yeah, you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
However, instead, they're going to make full-size games that take 3 years each, and they're all going to be bad.
Dot hack.
No, people like Dot Hack. The Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to be worse than Dot Hack. I feel all right saying that.
I am excited for it because Final Fantasy VII is an incredible video game, and I can't help myself. I have to know. It's good. I'm gonna play it. It's an inevitability.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to play it also. I'm not looking forward to it though. Well, I'm looking forward to it, but not in a way that is actually confident and happy. Just in my most petty way.
That was a fucking trailer we watched at E3, and I had played Final Fantasy VII by then, so it got me.
Yep. Metroid Prime 4.
I don't think that'll be out this year, but some people think that. I just assume that'll be out next year, but maybe it'll be. Maybe
NBA. Nobody cares about NBA.
Yeah.
You like basketball?
I do.
Who's your favorite basketball team?
Oh, when I followed the NBA, I followed the Spurs,
Okay.
who are like a really good team, and they've got a great coach. I like Pop, who is Greg Popovich, who is the coach of the Spurs. He is a cool guy, so that's why I followed the Spurs.
Okay. It's more sports talk than we will ever have on the rest of this show. If we go for 20 years, there will not be more of a sports segment than that.
Look, one day I'll actually follow an NBA season.
Super Smash Brothers.
That'll be out. I mean, that they are having a tournament at E3 of Super Smash Brothers. The real question is, like, it's going to be a new game, but it's whether it's a new game or a air quotes new game. What do you think?
It is an air quotes new game, 100%.
You think it's just we took all the models and we haven't rebuilt anything from the Wii U version? Like,
yeah, there's a new Link, and we added like 6 new characters. Please pay us $60 again. Fuck you.
I bet. I mean, I don't think it'll have as many characters as they had by the end of the last time. I think there will be characters that were in the last game that don't make the cut this time.
I don't think. I could see like Ryu and Cloud not being there because licensing, but like that's it.
No, I bet it'll be treated like a completely new game. Even if the engine is clearly like still what it was before, I bet it'll be treated like a new game, and they'll be rolling things out slower.
Will people still be mad about Ice Climber not being in it?
Yes, someone, somewhere.
Are they going to release a whole new wave of Amiibo? I feel like it's been pretty low-key on the Amiibo front these days.
Yeah. I don't think they'll release a whole wave. We'll see.
Okay. They released so many Amiibo for Smash. Holy shit.
What are your feelings on hashtag Linkle in Smash or my Switch in the trash?
I mean, Linkle should be in Smash. Like, whatever. They're not going to do it. But they should. Linkle's cool. Linkle's better than Link. That's my take.
Oh, there you go. Hot takes here.
I mean, Linkle doesn't play like Link at all, so that like it'd basically be a new character, so that's exciting.
She's got the dual crossbows.
Yes.
Which is a cool weapon to have.
Yes. Borderlands 3.
They've already said that's not going to be there.
Well, it's on this list.
I cannot imagine being a human being who like holds a morsel of excitement for Borderlands 3.
Didn't you like a Borderlands, or have you never liked Borderlands?
I've liked Tales from the Borderlands.
Okay, for some reason I thought you liked the first game.
No,
you were not Jeff Gerstmann.
I played the first game because of how Jeff talked about it, and I like had an okay time just through the grind of it. But yeah, that game sucks.
Okay. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Not a real game.
No, that's not a real video game. Dreams.
A real game, it won't even make the conference. It'll come out.
Dreams will be out next spring. Is still not a real video game. Will come out, not be a real video game.
Everyone at Media Molecule is fired.
Yeah, that's sad, but probably true. I'm amazed they're still open, to be perfectly honest.
They've been working on Dreams. It is a first-party release for Sony.
Yeah, I just don't, given that Sony is, all in on cinematic bullshit dad simulator experiences, I don't understand why they're paying money to Media Molecule to make anything anymore.
I mean, that thing was huge at the E3s when they were, selling the PS4.
They dropped Keita Takahashi, and they still give Media Molecule money.
Who the fuck drops Keita Takahashi? Who has
I don't know.
what in their hands ready to show to the world, and they go, nah.
Yeah.
Cruel world.
Fucking Rage 2.
That trailer sucks so much.
I didn't watch it. It's open world now or something?
There's always open world.
I saw people saying it's basically a fake Borderlands now.
It was always a fake Borderlands.
Oh, I don't know anything about Rage. Mega textures.
Yeah,
I don't
mega
know.
textures, guns, fake Mad Max. It's literally the same game, but they added neon is what it looks like to me.
Oh, I'm sure it'll sell way better.
Like they added neon and they're leaning way more into the ironic extreme attitude. Andrew WK's in the trailer.
Great. Fuck off.
I am in no circumstances behind the use of ironic Andrew WK. All Andrew WK.
I'm not really into the use of Andrew WK at all, so.
Yeah, but there is a certain earnest use of Andrew WK that I can get behind. I guess that's kind of a dead thing now, but
Assassin's Creed, Jackson.
Have they said where that game's taking place? Is that leaked? I remember.
No. I saw people saying Japan, but people have been saying Japan forever.
Literally since the first game.
Yes. Because if you ask people who play video games where they want a game to take place, they go, Japan.
Fucking weaves. And to be fair, that probably includes you.
No, just make a new Tenchu if you want a stealth game in Japan.
Whatever.
Assassin's Creed is barely a stealth game anymore, so.
I did not set you up to be that harsh. Yep.
I don't know. They need to make a new game based on Assassin's Creed 1 like I want. Just give me the, Breath of the Wild, give me, 6 tools and set me loose in a city, be like, kill these assassination targets. That's it. There's very little video game aside from talking to people and sneaking in. No combat systems. If you're spotted in a way that, raises an alarm, you're dead if you can't escape. That's it. Make the video game.
Like a video game about actual assassination.
Yes.
Hitman.
Yeah, I know, but I want something way less discrete system. Hitman's a weird clock. I want something that feels more like the original Assassin's Creed. A lot sloppier and weirder.
Yeah, so it's basically walking up to someone, stabbing one guy, and then running across 60 rooftops to get away.
Yes. I want to hide in a group of monks again.
That was cool. I know that everyone hated that after a while because every game had you hide, but because they made too many of them and they were all the same game. But
the first game where you hide a group of monks and then walk up because all the monks kind of look like you and then walk up to a dude and stab him is the coolest shit in the world.
Yeah. God, fuck. The time is now. We have healed from 7 years of fucking Assassin's Creed Revelations. The time is now to hide in a group of monks again.
Yep.
All right, what's the next one on this fucking list? I'm
Forza
so tired.
Horizon 5.
4, but yes.
It says 5.
I know, but that's clearly a mistype. They're at 3. If they skip to 5, that's hilarious.
Isn't this the one that's supposed to be Japan?
I hear that it's meant to be the UK.
Okay, because I heard Japan, which, speaking of weebs...
Which is a way more obvious one, because, the Forza Horizon games are all in, quote-unquote exotic locations that have you, going through, neon cities and beautiful skylines, and I want the version of Forza Horizon set in the UK as you just, drive past the fucking Forest of Dean.
That sounds alright. I already have Dirt 3, or Dirt Rally, though, so it's fine.
Yeah.
If they could just make an open world Initial D game though, I would play that.
Oh my god. Just a man comes on stage. No, here it is. So, guy walks out on stage, talks about how passionate he is about cars. A car descends from the ceiling, and it's the fucking Initial D car.
Oh, if it was the Pan Trendo, and they're just like, oh yes, and this car will be in this game, and you will race it, and like the 7 people who lose their minds are all my favorite people in the audience at that moment.
Yeah, because it will definitely be like the isolated screams, like that one girl who loved Elder Scrolls Online. We are all her.
Yes, yes.
Just losing our minds at fucking as running in the 90s plays or something.
Yes, they just get all of the Eurobeat that they need. That's it. It's great.
I bet that game would actually do well if you like scale. I don't know who the equivalent of platinum for driving games are, but get them, make that, it'll do great.
Sumo Digital.
Fuck! Shit! Perfect!
Yes.
Done! Nailed!
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be it's actually a thing that they could do if anyone had the will.
Yep.
Tragedy.
Man, that'd be the best game in the world. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Sumo Digital Initial D game.
Like, this might be more exciting than if someone came on stage and said the words Outrun 3, but not by much, but enough that I would fucking lose my mind.
Someone let Sumo Digital make either of those games.
Yes, they're the only people who I would trust to make it at this point.
God, if only. Do you have any more on this list before we get to the fucking... I feel like we've been doing this list for our entire lives. There's so many video games.
One more, Jackson, one more. You're very excited about it. It's the thing you care the most about. Gears of War 5.
Whew, just saying those words makes me, like, my heart seize up. Like, I feel like I need surgery. I'm so old.
The Lambent? Is that this game?
That is... Okay, neither of us have played a Gears of War game. Let's do it. Okay, the Lambent? Yes. Emergence Day. Marcus Phoenix.
Yeah, Emergence Day, Cog Soldiers.
Active Reload.
You know...
The Coal Train.
Come on!
Dom's dead wife.
Gears of War Judgment.
Speaking of fucking giant bomb references from deep in past that everyone's forgotten, Jesus Christ.
Except us. The only people who care about Castlevania Judgment 2018 are you and me, and neither of us have played the video game.
Oh, what's that game? I believe that's Castlevania. Judgment. God, yeah. Gears of War is a very important series that meant a lot to a lot of people. I'm not one of them. I've never touched one.
What about Halo? Do you actually think we're gonna get a Halo Master Chief Collection on PC?
No,
I would like to play Halo.
I mean, I have my predictions for that, but we can wait on that because we're
done. That's the end of the list.
Right.
Let's just let them rip. What do you want to see, or wish to see, or think you'll see? Whatever.
Okay, so I'm just like putting a big fucking marker through EA because there's nothing they're gonna do and there's nothing that I want.
Skate 4, my lad. Skate 4.
Skate 4 will bring my father back. Gusty S says, fuck, we're literally just quoting YouTube videos at this point. The Skate 4 meme is the only thing that anyone cares about with EA. I am like gonna be so like disheartened when Anthem comes out and everyone at BioWare loses their jobs. It's gonna be like a tragedy 10 years, and it's literally a 10-year long car crash since they bought EA, since they bought BioWare, since the way like Mass Effect shifted. This is just the inevitable conclusion that we were always headed towards, and no one stopped.
I think you mean since the way Mass Effect shitted.
What? No. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because it shit the bed.
Yeah,
because it's bad.
Yeah,
Mass Effect's bad.
Yeah, I was there. I was there the whole time.
They will go on stage and they will announce the closure of the Old Republic.
In the same voice as the Peggle 2 man.
Yes.
Fucking Ode to Joy plays as they shut the servers down live on stage.
Oh.
That's going to make like
millions of
12
voices
really...
cried out and were suddenly silenced.
Well, thousands of voices. Well. So yeah.
37 voices.
But they're all really bummed. I do feel bad for the Star Wars fans.
Whatever. They have like the most popular thing on Earth. They're going to make another Battlefield. They're going to make all the dumb games.
All the Star Wars fans, and like most of them are fucking awful people who, you know, hate the women or whatever. But all the Star Wars fans who like the wider Star Wars stuff hate the Disney stuff because it's just like fucking movie tie-ins and shit. They want to go back to Dash Rendar. They want a return to fucking Jacina Solo or whatever her name is. I don't know anything about... I read one Thrawn book. What do you want from me?
Jason and Jania Solo. Thank you very much.
I made them one... Oh, you're going to get all, like, on your horse about this?
And their younger brother, Anakin.
Wait, really?
Yes. They call him Ben.
That's not the same... Oh. Okay. So, that's EA. nothing's going to happen. It'll be a real bummer. Microsoft thing, yeah. I think that Halo Master Chief Collection will come to PC. That's my guess. That's the big thing that happens there. Everyone's going to be like, they didn't have any games, but it'll be fine because everyone just wants Halo on PC. That's all anyone wants.
Yeah, so you said that, and I doubted myself. Anakin Solo is the human male Jedi Knight of the New Jedi Order, who's third child of Han Solo and Leia Organa Solo, the younger brother of Jaina and Jason Solo.
Okay, well, there you go. And they call him Ben?
Yes, I believe so. I read one of those books a long time ago. It doesn't say that in this thing, but...
Those aren't the same... That's not okay.
Yes. Apparently, everyone always worried that he would fall to the dark side because they named him Anakin.
It's like when fucking, Harry Potter named his kid Severus.
Spoilers for things don't matter. Apparently, he died.
Anakin Solo?
Yeah.
Did he ask someone what they were going to do?
He died 27 years after the Battle of Yavin. I don't know.
Wait, so he would have been a youngling?
I mean, he was... I don't know. It doesn't...
When was he born? How old was he? Because if he was like 13...
He was born... Oh, he would have been 17. Yeah, he was a youngling,
yes!
I guess. Like, for very generous definitions of youngling.
I'm accepting it. Anakin Solo died a youngling. This is all I wanted. We have the title of this episode. Everyone's going to click on the episode. It's called Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Solo died a youngling. And then I panic about a spider and we talk about E3 for an hour. God. This is it. This is the hangout cast everyone wanted. This is what you get.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you think Microsoft are going to do? Because I'm convinced that because they've been talking about this big Master Chief Collection update that's like we're really doing it, and there's nothing they can do other than bring it to PC that like justifies this level of fucking exposure. So that's the only thing it could be.
Yeah, I mean the one thing I wanted to say was that the actual best thing of E3 is that Microsoft Adaptive Controller, which they already announced.
Yes,
so
that is really fucking cool. That is unironically, no joking, the coolest thing a video game company has
announced. Yes, there will be nothing
years.
at E3 as good as that controller.
Because that like brings the like price level for what a like bespoke accessibility controller is way down. I've seen people complaining about the price, and I get being cynical about that. Like, I get thinking that Microsoft are like fucking gouging disabled gamers. I wish it was free for everyone, but like that shit was like $500 before if you wanted anything.
Yeah, no, it's way cheaper than anything that previously existed, and also like charities exist that will get that to the hands of people who need it.
Yeah, it's cheaper than the fucking Elite controller. So if they're gonna gouge anyone, they're gonna gouge idiots who want the Elite controller, like me. I got it for free. I got it because of an Amazon glitch in my favor.
Yep.
But yes. I can't imagine what's going to be at that apart from the Halo thing. Do they have anything? Like, they'll show Gears of War, I guess.
Yep. Apparently, 40 years after the Battle of Yavin, there's a droid with the personality of Anakin Solo.
What?
Yes, they made him believe he was a resurrected Anakin, and then Ben Skywalker, who is... Maybe I'm conflating the two characters. Ben Skywalker is Mara Jade and Luke's child, apparently. Convinced him that he was actually just a droid and not Anakin Solo.
Oh, I should read the Star Wars. No, okay. Fucking hell.
The droid is also dead.
They're still good at him. Oh, Star Wars. Kyle Katarn.
I would like to play Halo someday, and the only way I'm going to do that is if they put that on PC, so I hope they do that.
If they do, we will play it together. We will like co-op that and go through the trilogy together. It'll be great.
Yeah, we'll do podcasts about it. It'll be great.
Yeah, no, I'd be very excited if they do that. I'll be so happy. I think it's like a 50% chance, but I'm pretty confident. It's my guess. Are you one of the conspiracy?
50% chance. I'm pretty confident.
Well, I think in reality, it's like that. Like I think I am calling the toss-up is what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm saying that I could be wrong, but I am staking myself. I'll be right. I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Whatever. Look, it's fine. I've been podcasting for a while.
That's
are you one of the conspiracy theorists who is like, looking into the shit that Microsoft has said about restructuring around single-player games and like investing in more like first-party stuff like Sony has been doing and trying to get better video games, that it thinks that Scalebound is coming back?
No, Scalebound will not be like, even if they wanted to make new single player games, which they definitely should because they don't have any. Scalebound is not the bet to make. Scalebound look like a bad video game to begin with.
Yeah, I have seen people think, what if they just like went back to Platinum and said, "Hey, we were fucked up. You can just make the good game again. You can resume your work." And I think it'd be hilarious if they tried that and then fucking a Cameo just gave them the middle finger.
Yeah,
but I bet they did. Like, no, that's never gonna happen. You're all reading too much into things. This is fucking Death Stranding as Metal Gear Zero theory level of nonsense.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. They need Microsoft should never bet on Japan because it's never gone well for them ever in the history of their company.
Lost Odyssey it's good.
Yeah, no, like I enjoy it too, but yeah, they shouldn't do that. Like, they're not going to sell any in Japan because no one in Japan is going to buy an Xbox. They all have PS4s and Switches, and in America, like, nobody cares, right? Like,
absolutely.
If you cared about Japanese games, you already bought a different console, probably 2 of them.
Yep, and now even the fucking PC cares more.
Yeah. They need to hire Western studios to make them video games really badly.
I believe the other rumor that is Playground Games is having its other team, or I guess the other team will be doing Horizon 4 or 5, but they're working on a new Fable, is my guess.
Okay. I don't think Fable's a good bet either, but what do I know?
No, it's not a good bet.
Like, even the best the best Fable 2 is a bad video game.
Yeah, I don't know what Fable is without fucking Peter Molyneux coming on stage and telling you that it's going to be like everything in the world.
And then it's like just a middling third-person RPG.
It's literally just like, it's a game entirely sold on like voices of British people talking at you. Oh, Chicken Chaser is like 90% of Fable's appeal is that one line.
You know, I mean, they got 3 Little Big Planets out of that exact idea, so it makes sense to me.
Jesus.
Open your poppet and put some stickers on your sack, boy.
God, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. I guess Fable and Gears and Halo are all Microsoft has.
Yeah, that's why they need new things. They don't need old games or new games and old franchises. They need new video games.
I bet maybe there'll be one. Will it be any good?
They need to buy spend the money and buy a new studio, like a studio that needs some help to make them video games.
I don't know. I don't know what they got. I don't know what that would even be.
IO Interactive.
I mean, that was my thought, but they're already independent. They will never be owned by anyone again.
Yeah, probably, unless they really need money, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I don't have a good answer for you. Like, Microsoft's trouble is like the trouble that will take like 5 to 10 years to write, not a thing they can fix this E3.
By which time video games will be dead anyway.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. Sony's going to get on their high horse and make another PS3 debacle with the PS5, and everyone's going to fucking run to Microsoft again.
Oh God, I hope so.
It's just gonna flip-flop back and forth till the end of time.
Yeah. All right, I'm going through the rest of these because we've been podcasting for a while.
Yes.
Do any of us give a shit about Bethesda? Absolutely not. Like, Rage 2 is their big thing. Rage 2 is their big thing.
Starfield? Is that what that's called?
That's them? That's not Ubisoft?
No, Starfield is the, like, gonna be Elder Scrolls, but it's in space, or like Fallout, but it's in space. It's like a sci-fi RPG that's been rumored forever.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of the stuff with toys.
No, that thing probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe there'll be a sci-fi up. God, I can't do it. I can't have a new space. I can't do Mass Effect again. I can't go through that again. Not again.
Oh, no. Look, it's Bethesda Softworks. It will not be Mass Effect again, I guarantee you.
But I like space sci-fi so much, and it will be bad again, and I'll play it again.
But it'll be bad in such specific different ways, in which it'll just be a big janky mess of a game, and it'll probably be fine, but the writing won't be this. You won't be invested in the same way.
Yeah, that's true. Square Enix, what the fuck are they gonna do? Will there be
Tomb Raider?
Oh, right, Tomb Raider. I guess Just Cause.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I still have not watched the trailer for Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, it's so bad.
I guess they already did Kingdom Hearts like 2 days ago, so they're not going to do that again.
Yes, they are.
Will they announce the end of Final Fantasy 15?
I mean, they have got content through next year, so no. I just think they've. I think that is the end. I don't think there'll be any more after that.
Will anyone say the words Final Fantasy 16 on stage?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think they can, but I would love to be wrong.
What if the 7 remake becomes Final Fantasy 16, 17, and 18?
I think that would be hilarious.
Yes, so do I.
But no, that'll be 7 Remake. I don't think... There could just not be another numbered Final Fantasy for another decade.
I don't think that's true, but I guess they could go that way. They have games to put out,
They're
but
still,
I don't
they're
think they're
still
going to do
make the 15 team's still making 15.
Yeah. But that's got to be ending soon, right?
Well, that means that there has to be another team inside of Square Enix working on what is going to be 16.
Yeah, I mean that was probably true 6 years ago.
I just don't know who it is and what's that even going to be? Because fucking there's 2 Nomura teams burning everyone's money.
Give it to RPG or Tokyo RPG Factory.
But at least hire someone to make them some nice fonts.
No, absolutely not. It's just going to look like that. Octopath Traveler is a working title. It is actually Final Fantasy 16.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to play that game, so what do I know? Like,
Yeah.
I am marginally excited for that game.
Yep.
We'll both be like kind of disappointed in the Tomb Raider thing, even though we both we accept that Tomb Raider is like always bad, and this is going to be like leaning into all of its worst tendencies.
Yes, I have already set my expectations of I will not spend more than $15 to acquire that game. So
Yep. I guess there will be Just Cause 4 there. Like, Square Enix thing is going to be... are they going to announce whatever the new... is there going to be like a near sequel they'll announce?
No. One, that wouldn't happen at E3. That happened in Japan.
Near was Automata was originally announced at E3.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
But I know that like that made a bunch of money and they've got Yoko Taro on like an internal team now. So I don't know what he's doing.
I bet that's whatever, like Tokyo Game Show or next year. I don't think I think it's too soon.
Mm-hmm. And whether it's a near thing or not, I don't know. But he will make something.
Drakengard 4.
Yeah, that'll be hilarious.
You know.
God, Ubisoft will be fucking terrible.
Yeah, no, there will be nothing at Ubisoft. There never is. I guess I'm interested in what Assassin's Creed's going to be, but it'll disappoint me. I don't know.
Will there be an Assassin's Creed? Are they on a 2-year cycle now, or will there be an Assassin's Creed this year?
There will be there's one in that Walmart Canada link. There's going to be a new Assassin's Creed. There's always a new Assassin's Creed.
I mean, they took a year off for Unity. I didn't know if those games were like for Origins. I didn't
Origins.
know if those games were big enough.
I can't imagine that's true. I think there's going to be a new Assassin's Creed.
Here's my prediction: is that they'll start doing them every 2 years and like just do way more aggressive DLC stuff.
I mean, I guess that's possible. Good on them if they go that way, but I don't think they're going to. I think there's going to be Assassin's Creed this year.
It is ridiculous to not get as much out of like one extremely expensive open world as you can. I wouldn't know why you wouldn't milk that for 2 years. I think it's ridiculous if they're going to release one. I mean, they probably will. You're probably right for this year, but yeah.
Because they only have to redress the set and they sell you the same video game for $60.
I guess that's the thing I'm suggesting is don't redress the set and change the video game. It's easy to hire a bunch of people to underpay to make content.
Yeah.
Capitalism's bad. The Sony thing is going to be so depressing because they've already said it's just like demos of the games they've already announced.
Spider-Man.
So, Spider-Man demo is going to be fun because I'm very excited for that. I hope that game is good. There's the game that we always forget exists that is like
Ghost of Tsushima.
Which everyone always, like I lurk Reset Era because that's who I am sometimes. And I just see it talked about as GOT and I'm like, you can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that.
That's illegal. No, thank you.
I don't care if this is a video game forum. That's not allowed.
There has to be one big surprise at Sony. Like, they clearly didn't say something, right? What's the thing they didn't talk about?
What's their, like, big announcement?
Yeah.
It'll be something small. It'll be they're bringing something back. I don't know, like...
Agent. Oh, no, they already announced that medieval thing's coming back, but that's a Europe thing. That's not an American thing. They're not going to put that at E3.
And then, like Spyro already got its thing with Activision.
Yeah.
And, like, what pull do they have?
I think it has to be something that comes back that's like not that kind of nostalgia. I think it has to be something a little more surprising.
Well, Jack and Daxter 4.
New Team Eco game.
No, Ueda's done.
Is he?
I don't know. He doesn't work for Sony anymore. He was only like coming in to work with like by all the because like Last Guardian was finished by the Sony team. With him coming in to like help finish it, I guess. But it sounds like he was checked out of like working on that stuff by then.
So all they got to do is get that team to make a new video game, and nobody, like, the only people who care are going to be like all of us.
Have you heard the wild card prediction that people are throwing around?
No, I've been very checked out.
So Blue Point did that Shadow of the Colossus thing.
Yes.
And they are talking about how their next thing is another remaster, but it's like a much bigger project and something that everyone's been very excited about bringing back. I have heard, I cannot for the life of me think this is in any way true, but I have heard people say that it's going to be just people wish fulfillment thinking that it might be a Metal Gear Solid 1 remake. I know. Can you imagine?
What does that even look like?
It looks like Metal Gear Solid 1.
No, but like they already did one of those.
Yeah, but it looks like that, but today.
I don't think that's big, and I don't think that's bigger than Shadow of the Colossus. Like, I get why you say that's bigger, but that's not actually bigger than Shadow of the Colossus.
That is absolutely, well, in like an announcement sense, it absolutely is, and an amount of stuff you have to build, it absolutely is.
Because you said, they announced they're going to do something bigger, and my brain immediately went GTA 3.
No, Sony's not involved with that. Like, I imagine it's a Sony thing if it's Blue Point.
But why is Sony involved with Metal Gear Solid remake?
Because fucking they can walk up to Konami and say, hey, we'll make you a deal, you don't have to do anything. They're the only people who can. I don't know.
Symphony of the Night 3D.
No! Just our like bones shriveled to dust as like the trailer fades from the fucking like beautiful pixel art and like the camera turns slowly behind Alucard. Oh, can you even imagine?
What actually happens is it starts with that awful, like, 6-polygon castle that was never finished, and then, like, fades into the most beautiful Dark Soulsian castle possible.
But it's still got the original audio files.
Yes.
God. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't think it'll be announced this year. I don't know what the big surprise will be, but it'll be something.
I just don't know what Sony has that's, like, people would be super excited for as, like, a thing to come back.
God, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's like they could make another Ratchet and Clank game, but they already shot their shot with a movie of that, and no one cared. So that's dead forever.
Yeah. No, like I guess I'll show up for that, but like whatever. And yeah, I just can't think of like the big Sony things that like everything that was ever big with them, someone else owns and is still working on games of.
Like you talk about big remakes, and it's like a Final Fantasy VII remake. Oh wait,
yeah. Make an HD version of Final Fantasy X. Oh, they did that.
It's great. It's just Final Fantasy X. They didn't change it.
Yeah. Oh, they should probably do Shadow of the Colossus. Oh, wait. No, they did that one too.
Yeah, they did that one too.
Oh, you know what's good? Gravity Rush. Done. Taken care of.
Knack 3.
That's not a, like, that's, no.
There's nothing. There really is nothing.
No, there's really nothing.
Killer 8.
Look, I care. No one else cares. Also, I do not want Suda51 coming back and making a fucking sequel to Killer 7 in 2018. Are you kidding me? No.
Killer 69.
But it's also like about Trump. It's going to be the fucking worst thing in the world.
Oh no. When the video games discover politics, I guess we're on schedule for that. It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Fuck.
Yep.
I didn't even... Yep. Oh, no. Oh, my whole world has come crashing down.
There were multiple Trump references in Danganronpa 3, which was a terrible game. You can listen to it at readinggames.online.
Oh, no. Fuck. I'm so glad there was never a Rising 2.
Yes. God.
Could you imagine how terrible a Rising 2 would be today and like how they would write that game? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no. And all that leaves is Nintendo, which will, I don't know, they'll talk about video games. Everyone will be disappointed because they won't announce anything because they never do at E3.
Okay, so what do you want from Nintendo that would make you happy?
That would make me happy?
Yes. If you're like, I want Nintendo to make a video game that would fill me with delight and make me forget that Nintendo everything is overpriced and stupid. What's the game?
An actual good Mario game?
Super Mario Brothers 4.
Just like, hey, you beat Mario Odyssey. We just built a bunch of levels for that. Like, it's a Mario game now with the cappy throws. Like, I just want Mario's movement in Odyssey with actual good level design that isn't like poking at shit to find a coin every 10 to find a star every 10 I mean, god damn it, there's so many things you can find. I want actual like 3D land level design applied to Mario's Odyssey movements. We were talking about this on Twitter, and it's like, yes, that is the thing. They won't do it. They'll never do it. And no one cares. But like, it's like, I don't know. I would like a 2D Zelda. Yeah, no.
It's real nice to want things.
It's nice to dream. I'd even settle for just let me play Link's Awakening on my Switch. Just give it to me. Just let me play it again.
You can play it on your 3DS. You can play it right now.
I can, and I probably will again because it's such a good game.
Okay. All right.
No, you're laughing at me. What is the thing that I would laugh at you for? What's your fucking dream?
I mean, I really just want like new Animal Crossing, which I'm gonna get. Maybe not this E3, but it's coming.
Is there nothing of that type that would get you fucking like owned by the truth of Nintendo?
Yeah, I want a new Wave Race.
New F-Zero.
No, I'm not that person. I want a new Wave Race.
Small brain, new F-Zero. True brain, new Wave Race. New 1080 snowboarding.
God. Wave Race is great. I would love to see. I just like games about water. Like, give me a new one of those. God, I mean, I would like them to make Zelda Maker if they're going to do a 2D Zelda, but they won't ever do that. They're never going to put Mario Maker on a Switch, so it's all dead.
They have to put Mario Maker.
They won't.
On a Switch.
They don't have to, and they won't.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't know. Metroid Prime 4 will be announced. We'll have like a demo, and everyone will go bananas over it.
But I will not. I'll be like, man, they should really make a new Metroid game. Oh, wait, they did that like last year and it was a bad video game.
That does not count. That does not count.
I don't know if there's anyone at Nintendo who is capable of making a good Metroid game at this point. Let's be real.
Okay, new Metroid game. What is it? Who do you get?
Fucking Yacht Club. You get them for all of these.
Just Yacht Club. New Castlevania. Who'd you get? Yacht Club.
Yacht Club.
Yeah.
Instead, they'll fucking hire Inti Creates and it'll be a bad time for everyone involved.
Oh, I've never played an Inti Creates game. And they all look so cool. But you're like, they're all bad. Voice. You're all like, they're all bad. Like, they're not actually the kind of like 2D action games that you want, and they've all got too many systems and score bullshit.
Yeah, like if you care about score, then they're great, but I don't, so they're not.
I care about level design.
Well.
So video games have been really bad for me recently.
Yeah.
It's not a good time. I went back and played Castlevania 3. God, things were better before.
That's a good video game, yeah.
But I guess that's it, isn't it? Do we have anything else for E3? We've been going for like an hour.
I mean, I'd like a WarioWare. I would love a new WarioWare, and the one that's coming out does not count.
Yeah, Ron Howard voice.
Yep.
Like, I don't know, they'll fucking... And will they ever put ARMS out for like $40?
Yeah, but not until like 2 years from now.
And the time has passed. It has to be 20 now.
No, it's gonna be the first wave of their like budget line, and it will be like Zelda, and it'll be Mario, and it'll be ARMS, and they will be $30.
Fuck you! It will not. It will be ARMS. It will be Splatoon. It will be Kirby, and that will be it. Maybe it will be Captain Toad. Zelda will be $60
because if you look
at
like the Wii, if you look at the Wii, what is it? Wii Selects.
Zelda will be $60 till the end of time. It'll be on like one of the last waves of those. There's no way Breath of the Wild it gets on anything resembling a price drop in like the next 3 years.
No, because all the Zeldas on Wii and the Zelda, like 3DS got a re-release in cartridge form because of their Select thing. Ocarina, I mean. The Ocarina 3DS one did.
Yeah, no, I know. But I think that the first line of that will be all the non-big games. I think...
They will definitely sell that for $30 because they'll have a new Zelda game in the can coming towards you soon to sell you for $60.
Will it be good?
I'll play it. I don't know. Probably not.
Mm-hmm. What even is that? Because I mean, the answer is it's just a fake Breath of the Wild. They just do that. They just make another map. Because they did. Yeah,
they're gonna do. They did that like, for Ocarina. They will probably do that, and it'll bum me out.
But they did that for Ocarina for over a decade.
Yep.
Like, that's just what they do with Zelda games, so I assume they'll do that again.
Yeah.
That is it, though. That's it. That's our E3 talk. I still don't know where this fucking spider is.
Well, it's probably dead.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
If I see another spider on this wall in the next week, that's it. My computer has spiders in it. There's no other alternative.
I don't think that's the actual, like, spiders just get in houses.
I'm gonna. They went on the wall with the computer.
You live in the middle of nowhere. Like, where are they gonna go? They just come in from the wilderness into your house.
I'm gonna blow this thing out before I put it in the new house. It's gonna get like the most deep clean.
Yeah.
Well, that's the podcast. That's the Hangout cast. Next time we won't talk about video games on here. Maybe. I guess. Hang on. Will there be after E3?
2 weeks from now, Jackson. I don't know.
No.
When's E3?
E3 is 3 weeks from now. That'll be right before E3.
We'll talk about something stupid. It'll be fine. It might not be about video games. We would love to talk about things that aren't video games, because guess what? Video games are bad.
It probably won't be as long as this.
I don't know. I'd like I said, I want them all to be an hour, but we'll see.
That's true. We'll see.
Yeah. Will you have more spiders by then?
Oh, I'll be in a new place. If I have spiders in my new place, I'm gonna be so cross.
I mean, all houses eventually have spiders in them. It's just a fact of life.
I just have that story in my head that he opened it up, and there were spiders.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for listening. If you enjoyed this bullshit, you can support us at patreon.com/normalmapping to get future episodes at the $10 tier. We have the Great Gundam Project at the $1 tier, which is a much tighter show.
Yeah. For $5, you get writing every week from me and Jackson. This past week, I wrote about feeling like I've played all the good video games in the past, even though that's not true. But, like, it's hard for me to be like, oh, I have Zelda to look forward to. I played all those. I have no series. Like, I have no I played all of Ys basically at this point. Like, I don't have anything left.
You said like, oh, I guess I've got the Tales games in your left.
Yes, and I meant that in as disparaging a way as possible. Because I'm never gonna play a fucking Tales.
Play through all the Disgaeas.
No, I will not. I will do no such thing.
You should go play through what the fuck. I can't even joke.
I've played all the Doom games. That's where I'm at. Like, I don't understand how I became this person.
I mean, it's like Halo.
Yeah, it's Halo, and I'm waiting for them to put that out so I can play it. So,
yeah. You probably know other podcasts, but if for some reason this was the first Abnormal Mapping podcast you have ever listened
sorry.
to,
I'm very sorry.
One, I'm sorry. Two, you can go to abnormalmapping.com for the other podcasts we have. We have Abnormal Mapping, which is a game club at thebestgame.club. It is what if a video game podcast was incredibly tight and good and about things and not rambling. We have Second Officer Slog, which is a Star Trek podcast at StarTrekPodcast.space. We read books, we watch episodes. It's great. I do the Amory Score with Molly Reinbeck, which is great. We fucking lead you through the hell that is the Coheed and Cambria comics. That is at idmail.com.
I do Novel Not New, which is a podcast like Abnormal Mapping, but about visual novels. The upcoming episodes about a couple of itch.ios that are very good. You can find that at readinggames.online. I do Repertory Screenings, which is a podcast. The first episode is about to come out, which is me and my friend Kyle Turner, who is a real-life film critic, talk about movies. We watch some old movies and talk about them. It's a good time. You can find that at repertoryscreenings.com. And then me and my partner Destiny, once a week, sit on the couch and talk about some bullshit. It's kind of like this, honestly, though we look up less things. We mostly just talk about our week.
What you mean is it's kind of like this, but we're not at the computer.
Yes. And I don't like looking things up on my phone, so it's mostly us just talking about movies we watched and having a good time. You can find that at yourfaveswouldnever.fyi. I guess I didn't say the name. It's called Your Faves Would Never. It's a good podcast.
That's it. Thank you very much for listening.
Find us on Twitter. Jackson's at Head Falls Off. I'm at EM_being. Hang out on our Discord.
Yeah,
come to the Discord. You can find a link on the podcast website. Go to abnormalmapping.com. It's at the bottom. You'll figure it out.
Yep, it just says join our Discord, and you click that, and you join the Discord. That's it. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time if you're subscribing. Otherwise, we'll see you on one of the other shows. Goodbye.
See you.
Nope.
Out there.
See you. John Delancey voice. See you at E3.